Well,
The Bentley then?
the Bentley, yeah.
Obviously you picked this up the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked this up from Scotland.
Oh, this is the one I unloaded off the lorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came down. Yeah, I remember it now.
It's a right sweet engine. She's missing a little bit on the road there. Just drove it up just this minute or two back, and I did give her a wash off, but she's really come straight off the street, shall we say. Be careful. Usual Bentley ignition. Yeah. There it is on there. Yeah.
Fuel down there. Look,
yeah, fuel. Exactly. Yeah. That's off.
That's off.
That's on.
Right
and then she should be straight on the button, really.
There you go. Look, there you go.
Sweet old engine.
Quite an unusual thing, though. What's it? I suppose it's a bit of a special, is it?
It is a special, exactly that. Yeah, frowned upon by the club, which is a bit sad, really, because a lot of work goes in these. But you know, the clubs are all the same. I mean, this ain't going to go down very well. But I would imagine the Rolls-Royce and Bentley Owners Club and Rolls-Royce Enthusiast Club are probably one of the worst, I would think. If it didn't leave the factory like it, or leave the coach builders like it, they poo-poo it, which is a real shame, because there's most of them members of them clubs couldn't build this car.
They wouldn't stand a chance, would they? No,
and whilst you can look round it and you can say, well, it's got Triumph TR6 or Scimitar, I think, Reliant Scimitar seats or something, I don't know what they are, but it's put them in because they fold down and the tonneau goes across nice and straight.
Everything makes sense, doesn't it?
It does make
for
sense.
A reason,
yeah. You know, you might not like it, but it does work. A gentleman built it himself many years ago. He's been all over the country in it, and by his own admission, he actually said that wherever he's been, any Rolls-Royce Bentley they've poo-pooed it. And I said, well, I know exactly how you feel, exactly, because I could just imagine it. It's a particular make body. Rose, I think, is a Harry Rose, maybe. I'm shocking on names, but I think it's a Harry Rose tub,
right? Which
is a fiberglass tub, and you build on it from there. The downside of that is that fiberglass tubs have normally got exactly what this has got, which is scuttle shake. And I'll be honest, be absolutely truthful with you, I couldn't live with it. But it's a cheap special, because a proper hand-built, all-metal special, you can be talking anything up to like 120, 130,000 quid. You're certainly talking about 70, 80, 90,000 pounds for a nice one. This at something like 30.
Makes it a cheap car, doesn't it?
Makes it a cheap special.
It looks a lot of car for 30 grand.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Handbrake out here, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
One or two little touches what I like about it, funny enough, is silly little things like these mirrors. I think they're fantastic.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to copy that.
Nice.
I mean, we've all got signpost lamps on certain cars, haven't we? But to actually think about putting the mirrors in there, I think it's great. He's cut these himself, or had them cut, little wind deflectors, which is fine, you know, and they work, don't they? I'm not over keen on the steering wheel, you know, it's Triumph something or other by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'd have to change steering wheel.
Yeah, you know, wants a wood rim, doesn't it? And various bits and pieces. But the most important thing this guy's got right is he's got the front end right. He's got that right. Yeah. And there's so many of these Mark VI specials around where they don't cut and shut the chassis. So therefore the wheels are still back of the centre of the radiator, but he's got it right.
No, that is
ever so important. The most important thing you can do is that.
Just get that right.
Absolutely.
They just look completely out of proportion, don't they, when they don't?
Well, they look exactly what they are, a made-up kit car.
Yeah.
These, I think, want fluted, don't they?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And I personally...
It'd have been nice with some side skirts.
Yep, I would cover that.
Yeah.
And again, I'd flute it all the way down the side.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, wire wheels. Without question. Yeah. Most definitely wire wheels. The wheels give the game away completely, don't they? So it's crying out for a set of wire wheels. You imagine that with wire wheels, different seats, fluted. Those little bits of mods, yeah.
Oh, it'd look lovely, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, and the same round the back here. Just put a panel around the back here.
Yeah, it's just
just put a skirt.
A little bit, doesn't it?
Just to lose this.
Yeah.
And I think it would transform it. So there's lots of improvements. You know, no one's denying that. But the chap, very, very capable engineer and mechanic, and he's built it as he wanted it, as he suited it, so it suits him nicely, which is great. Nice tonneau cover, as you can see there. And hood in there, look.
Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Hood frame in there. Yeah, not that you'd hardly ever want to use that.
No.
So what do you think?
I like it. I actually don't mind it. I think, like you say, for the money, I think it's an awful lot of car for the money. And certainly someone like myself who doesn't know as much as most people about them. You know, you saw this driving down the road, you think, bloody hell, look at that, wouldn't you? You know, it does look a lot of car. You know, it looks 80 grand's worth of car. You know, when it drove past you, you think, blimey, look at that, that's lovely. And no, I like it. Yeah, I think it's a lot of car for the money. I think quite rightly, with a few tweaks and different bits and pieces, you could make it look an awful lot better.
And the thing is, Jack, I like about it, it's not a mismatch. Underneath there is all Bentley.
Yeah.
You know, ain't got a jag back axle
it's
and
not
all this
all,
sort of thing.
yeah.
It's all Bentley. And when I just drove it from site to site, because we need it in the showroom up here, make a bit of room. And gearbox is beautiful. The brakes were put in a little bit left, a little bit sticky on the left, lack of use, that's nothing. But do they go. Wow. You know, you get a Mark VI, like I've had, with a Continental axle, touring axle if you like, and by crumbs they're a quick car. You know, they really are. They cruise 60, 70, 80 mile an hour, no trouble at all. This will cruise at 80 all day long, this car. So, you know, for a 1930s looking car, it's pretty good.
It is really. Yeah, it is.
The main criticism I'd have, above all else, I would think, we've been through the bits and pieces that, in our opinion, want improving. We've been through the bits and pieces that look fantastic. Is that I would imagine they said to Stevie Wonder, I want it painted blue. and this is how old Stevie has done it, you know. Unfortunately, he hasn't painted it blue.
No.
He's painted it a sort of blue.
Nearly blue.
In his eyes, it looks blue. So I'd have to change the colour. You know, I do genuinely think the colour's diabolical, but again, it's each to his own, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
So
I think he's done a tremendous job. Yeah.
The guy's done a wonderful job.
I couldn't do it, so credit to him. Like, he's done a lovely job.
Without a doubt.
He spent some time in it with these flutes as well.
Yeah, he made them.
Did he?
He done them himself. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
said
has
to
done
him,
a
I
good
said,
job,
oh
hasn't
yeah, you made a, you know, whoever's done that's made a nice job of them.
Yeah, they are.
He said,
nice.
I done it. He said, I made a tool and done it and cut them and tidied them up and all the rest of it. He's clever, isn't he?
He is. No, that is very good.
And I wonder if you maybe wound a bit of that clothy stuff around that or something like that. I don't know what you do. I mean,
I must admit, the exhaust is a little bit...
It's a little ugly, isn't it?
In your face a bit. I don't know what you do there.
I don't know. Do you paint it at least with heat-resistant stuff, or do you? I don't know what you do.
I don't know. I think with some exhaust wrapped round there, I think it's that silencer what's sticking in your face a little bit.
Might do, mightn't it? This is the stuff I meant. I can't think what it's called, but maybe you wrap
it's just
that
like heat
round
wrap, isn't it?
Heat wrap, yeah. Maybe you do that.
There's a few bits you could, but it's usable as it is, isn't it? You can enjoy it, have loads of fun with it, and
ever so.
And again, the next person will make it their own, won't they?
Yep.
And do what they want to do.
And as we said earlier, it's priced accordingly. So the answer really is, you get yourself out, buy a donor car, buy a tub, start building it, and see what it costs you.
Yeah, that's
the thing, isn't it? So
what do you reckon it'd cost to build one of these?
Well, if you had to, if you're a handy lad, but some stuff you'd have to send out, you know, sensibly, you know, paint job and all the rest of it, and all that business at the end of the day, upholstery and all that. I mean, you ain't going to get any change out of 50, 60 grand, are you? By the time you're finished, I don't suppose you are anyway. So there's one here.
Imagine the hours and hours and hours.
Absolutely,
what would have gone into it.
Yeah. I'm not over sure about the step side tub, the sort of step over, should we say, tub. I'm not over keen on one of them, and I think that could be one of the reasons why the gentleman's thinking about moving it on now. I think it could be an age thing, because they're not the easiest thing to get in and out.
No.
But you know, if you're relatively fit and 40, 50-year-old or something like that, then yeah, get it bought, use it for 20 years, sell it probably for the same money, if not more.
That's it.
Makes sense, doesn't it? You know, could you see yourself living one of these one day?
Truthfully, no.
No,
I couldn't.
No.
But again, I think that's an age thing, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I think over in time, and I think if money was sort of no object and you could afford to treat yourself and change around a little bit, I think it'd be lovely to own for a short period of time. I certainly wouldn't keep it, but it'd be lovely to just to use one really. Yeah, for 6 months over summer and just get some enjoyment out of it, and then you move on and get something else. But it wouldn't be something I'd be going out searching for, I don't think.
No, I know what you mean.
But again, I think that's just down to to my age. But
I think it's probably one of them that you'll grow into, and if you had a stable of cars, it would be nice to have one of these
yeah,
in the stable.
it'd be nice to
wouldn't it?
have in a bit of a collection.
But I'm the same as you. I do fancy one, which is why we've got that old Bentley wreck to maybe form the basis of one. But you need a lot of time to do it. I don't know if we're going to live long enough. I don't honestly, really, but we'll see. But I like it. It's there's somebody out there with 30 grand for this.
Oh, definitely. I think there'll be a couple of people out there.
See how we get on, eh?
Good. Yeah, obviously you better come down and have a look, guys, and see what you think, really. But she's down on display here at Pickering, ready for you guys to pop down. And paperwork-wise, much in the way of
there's
paperwork?
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a
lot
lot.
of paperwork,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can flick through and go through that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's an awful lot. Yeah, it's been to France and racing down there, and come second in some sort of concours down there many years ago.
Good.
So there was a lot of history with it, no doubt about it. And I know a fair bit of background about it by talking to the vendor. So if anybody out there is a little unsure and wants to have a little chat with anybody, have a chat with me, eh?
Yeah, you're the man to speak to. Good. There you go. Pop down and have a look.
Well, thank you guys for staying with us on these videos. We enjoy doing it. I hope you enjoy as well. And we'd very much like you to like, comment and subscribe, which generates more interest for everybody and encourages us to continue doing what we do. So thank you very much. We look forward to your comments.